You're leveled up, guys. I'm so proud of you.
Does this?
Yeah.
I just gotta ask.
Yeah,
Does this
baby.
still include the OG Guardians, or is it not them anymore?
Yeah, it still includes them, because
Yo.
why not?
Yes. You have no idea what you've just given me.
So what do I roll again for cleric health?
D8, I want to say.
Yeah, it's a
I
D8.
believe so. Yeah.
Do I get anything new at 6? I got Soul of the Forge. I get resistance to fire damage, and I get a +1 to AC when I'm wearing heavy armor. Sweet. And that's a 7, so how do I... Is it modifier or override HP to add 7?
Honestly, don't know. I just take
It's modifier, I found it. Yippee!
I don't think Ranger gets anything at level 6. Sad day. Sad days.
You probably get like a higher level spell slots.
No.
What?
I can forget and learn a new spell if I want to, but yeah, no, there's actually just nothing, which is, it's fine. Ranger gets plenty of things at plenty of places. I can't complain. I'm a happy camper.
Probably
Ranger.
get an upgrade to your favorite enemy.
Oh, I don't use favorite enemy. I use favorite foe.
You probably get an upgrade to that as well.
Oh yeah, I probably get another slot for it because I did only have 2.
And yeah, and natural explorer improvement as well.
Yay. Those are actually really handy because I do use Deft Explorer, which is nice. Yeah, increases walking. Oh yeah, so I move faster now. Actually, that's really good. And I did get another favorite foe thing.
Alright, we're level 6. Right.
So whose level 22 character just got a nice buff?
Kriv did, because I put his 2 levels into fighter.
Hey, same here.
Yeah, same here.
We all go
Rogue
into
now has-
fighter?
Are we all... Nah, I'm going
Fighter
Wizard,
is
guys.
Fighter is the best multi-class. So
What did you
Action
go?
surge.
Zem?
action surge.
Zem's going into Wizard.
Oh, you're gonna get them nasty spell slots. I got you.
Yeah. And one day, I'll be as cool as Salvador.
You're arguably already as cool as Valdor in your own ways.
Facts.
You know what? There is about action surge. You can cast spells with both of those actions.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Double spell casting, baby.
You know how many times a round Daedalus can shoot with action surge?
How often?
If he's hurt enough, he can take 16 shots a round.
Mm-hmm.
Each at 4
I don't know.
damage.
I don't know. Since we're doing this leveling, this multi-classy thing a bit differently, DM does extra attacks stack between classes. They don't normally in the.
Oh, you're
This
right,
is-
yeah.
This is Petornia, and you're gonna have to fight Kishta at some point.
Extra attack stack.
Yo.
Yeah.
24 shots a
That-
round, let's go.
That means
Oh.
that means that Kriv not only gets 2 actions, but if he uses both of those actions for attacks that land, he can attack 4 times in 1 turn.
It doesn't have to
Mhm.
land for you to take the extra attack, as long as you take the attack action. But this also does remind me, our level 20 characters leveled up, so does that mean we get another either 100 levels in a Kitria skill or another...
That was literally the next thing I was gonna say.
Oh, baby, let's go! Guys, we leveled up our Kitria characters in a non-Kitria episode.
We did. Casey. I don't know what I should take. As my
Oh.
spells.
Did we want to try to do the Valdor Crowley thing tonight, or are we saving that for next week? Because it is late already.
We have about 30 minutes for me, if that's okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's do
I'm
it
down.
tonight.
Yeah.
Don't want to keep
Awesome.
anyone too late, but I'm down.
Let's do it.
It wouldn't take too long, because Iktar obviously can't be in Petornia for very long.
That and
Yeah,
he's
let's
tired
do
of
it.
our bull crap already.
For real, he's already Austin's already pissed off that he's mad at him.
He already hit you guys with, like, these fucking kids, these Zoomers of Petornia.
Right, but it's like he didn't even do anything. Also, didn't even do anything. That's why he's so mad.
Apollo is upset with him not only because he said just tell him I'm dead, but also because he's made Asta mad now, so he's just mad by proxy.
That's fair.
So I want to say, Sam teleported back to Petornia to just like watch you over on a rooftop to just see if you're okay.
Oh, Zem. Zem. Zem.
Dude, I love
Are you gonna come with them on this little adventure?
Nah, he's like, I taught them how to not die. That's good enough for me.
Well, like, secretly.
Huh?
But like in a secret manner.
Okay,
Like-
but can we talk about how like the implications of that are actually like really cool?
Implications.
Implications.
Implications. Well, because that implies, and I'm not saying that he shouldn't do it, I'm saying go for it because that's sick. But that means that Zem can override Valdor's magic, because Valdor last session made a spell to where nobody could teleport to Asta or Daedalus from Kertria. Except
is-
for him.
Actually true.
Well, Valdor, didn't he make it specifically so that our parents couldn't come and find us? Because Zim
He
wasn't
made it-
even
he
on
made
site when he did that.
He made it from Valdor. Trust me, I've listened to the session like 10 times.
You
last
did.
week.
I know. The watch time
Valdor's-
shows.
Valdor's exact words were, "Nobody can come get you except for me."
Oh.
See,
However,
Sam teleported to Petornia and not to you.
That's
well,
true.
and also the technicality of it, he had made it so if anybody were to just go to Petornia, of the people he selected, which were living beings of close proximity to them, which is how Zem got an out, they would have to they would be like miles and miles and miles away.
Zim got in on the technicality. Let's go.
And they would have no means of navigation towards you.
Zim's just that ultimate tracker. Let's go.
Zem's so good.
You just built different.
Hell yeah.
How long until Kriv and Daedalus are trying to get in contact with Zim? Oh, I'm excited to have Angel Zim watching over our shoulders.
True.
Enemies just disappear.
Threats just fucking oof.
There was
I-
a disciple
I-
coming after us, and then Zim soloed
I-
it.
I have a feeling that whatever's about to happen is about to be really sad. I have a bad feeling.
Why do you say that?
No reason.
Okay, do you mean what happens to us, or what's going to happen to the Black Hills? Like, I need clarification.
No, what happens between Crowley and Iktar?
Oh shoot, you're right.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, someone's gonna die. That's what I'm thinking.
Maybe he wasn't lying when he said, "Tell my daddy he was dead."
That's why
Sometimes
I will say that's why I'm asking if Zem's coming.
Sam is gonna be there, but like, I assume in my head canon, Sam has like kidnapped Apollo and Asta to go on crazy pirate adventures without their parents knowing before, and like did not help them at all, and like threw them into the wolves.
That's so. That's exactly. I imagine that's Zem core to
Yes. Yes.
And so that's what he's gonna do now. Just throw them to the wolves, but make sure they both don't die.
the. You're going to see Iktar walk down, and you're going to see sort of this road wind along the coastline, and Iktar is going to stop for a moment at a beach, and you're going to see a very rocky thing rise out of the ocean, and it's going to be Dot.
Oh.
But
And you're going to see a very golden thing sort of traversing through the forest from the other side approach, and that's Todd. And they're going to
Todd.
walk, and they seem to be talking and laughing. And if any of you hop in on the conversation, they're more than welcoming to you. Seems as though Iktar has completely let go of whatever ill will he had. He seems more jovial than you've ever heard either of your fathers describe. Zem, he seems filled with a new happiness. And suddenly, almost without warning, they're all going to stop at a gravesite. And they're going to approach.
Oh no.
And there you see at this gravesite a tombstone that reads Gem.
Oh.
And next to it is an old man curled up in a blanket and robe. He doesn't seem to be there anymore. And so, on the other side of the tombstone that reads Gem, I'm going to bury Crowley. And on his stone, instead of writing Crowley, they're just going to simply write, our dearest friend.
You motherfucker. You. Oh my god. So is this a grave that's already buried, or like
This,
already dug open for Crowley, or
yeah, it was already dug.
okay?
So there's just a hole here for Crowley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The Iktar and all of them would have put the tombstone there.
Well,
But it seems as
So
though it was his time.
that's why Crowley wanted Iktar.
Mm-hmm.
So our first quest was to deliver a dead man's message.
Yep.
our first quest was to give him the burial that he wanted.
Our first quest could have been to unite these people.
Apollo will look at Iktar and say, "Is this really what we were called across the stars for? Where we were called here so that we could do something we could never make a difference in the first place."
It's more than that.
Well, tell me, what more is it?
You're gonna kind of notice that this grave is rather small and kind of comes up out of nowhere. And he's going to begin walking along as he's sort of saying this, sort of running his hand over each gravestone. There's not many of us left. And those that are left can't carry the burden that they did. We're not young anymore. But you know who is?
Oh, you say it. I'm just kidding. Say it. Whatever you're about to say it.
You.
Oh shit.
You're young. You could carry worlds greater than we can. But, unlike us, we'll give you a choice. We didn't have a choice. The pain, the punishment, the struggle. But it was all worth it. All for moments like this. Moments not where we bury our friends, but where we see the new generation. Those that will take our stead. Those that will fill our shoes. Iktar will turn and look at all of you. It does not say. There is no end. There's no comfort. Your only reward is the safety of others. You will bear agony so that others may love. You will lose so others may win. Do you accept these terms, young adventurers?
This is a very large decision.
Apollo is not Apollo. I'm sorry. Asta is going to take a step forward and piece by piece begin taking his armor off and setting it, not like throwing it down, but gently placing it next to him on the ground. Before he steps up to Iktar. How tall is Iktar in his human form?
Probably right now about 6 foot even.
So Asta and Iktar are basically almost like face to face, nose to nose. And Asta seems to be looking it over for a moment. His knuckles balled up and white, almost in anticipation. But then he's going to kneel in front of Iktar and bow his head.
Iktar is going to utter what he's uttered to every person to ever bow to him. But this time he's going to say it with a smile. Zem, watching from the trees, you'll recognize, without even hearing it. You see him mouth the words. Bow not to me, for I give you nothing.
Asta's going to stay kneeled, but hold his head up, but lift his head to look at Iktar and simply shake it and say, "No, you don't give, you say you give me nothing, but you give me purpose, and that's enough."
Iktar is going to sort of try to gently lift you up. And in almost a smooth motion, he's going to kneel to all of you. Do not kneel to me. I kneel to you. Because there will be too few in your future that will kneel to you. I will give you thanks and appreciation for all of those that don't. Because for as long as time stands and as long as you stand, you may not ever hear the words, thank you again. And when you feel alone, when it feels dark and cold, know one thing. I'm watching you. I love you. A love that only I can and only you can understand. A love you will come to understand. An appreciation, a respect, an understanding. That only you and I will understand.
Oscar's going to nod his head, still standing almost right up on Iktar. He's going to look back at Apollo and kind of give a little bit of a cockeyed grin and say, well, you wanted adventures like Dad, right?
Apollo will look at Austin and say, I didn't sign up to make rushed decisions.
Yeah, neither did I.
Iktar, do we have even a bit of time to think this through?
Of course, as I said, I'm offering you a choice.
Ezekiel, Sia, we've just met, and this seems like a lot to take on together so quickly, but what are your thoughts?
I think that it is only right uh, for the young ones to take the role of the old. As you know, rocks crumble, things change, and the old must give way to the new. It is an honor to have been offered this role, but sooner or later, someone will have to take upon this role.
I agree that it's only right for the next generation to carry the mantle of the previous, but do you think it's right for any one person to accept the pain of the entire world? Because that's what we've been offered here.
I think it is right to help and to share the burden. After all, um, as dear Hector said, um, he is old. He has been holding up the world, holding up Petornia for a long time, and well, unlike him, we have each other.
Apollo will nod. Yeah, yeah, we do have each other. A team makes all the difference. And Ezekiel, what do you think of fielding the pain of the world together?
Ezekiel's gonna look over the grave of Crowley. Man promised me wisdom for doing this job for him. He lied to me. But he did give me an opportunity. I'll take it. I'll gladly take this job.
Well, if everyone's on board, I certainly won't be leaving you high and dry.
Asa's going to almost chuckle again and say, usually I'm the one that. It's like, if I can get the right words. Oh my God, I had it, I lost it, and I'm trying to get it back. Give me just a moment. He's going to give a smirk and say, come on, you know me. When have I ever made a decision without thinking it through first?
Should I get my itemized list, or...
Okay, listen here, smartass.
In any case, me and you, just like it's always been.
Here we go.
And look, we've got 2 more now.
We indeed do.
You know, if we're gonna be a team, we probably need a name.
We can workshop that later.
It's settled.
If Victor is still kneeling, then I'll go up to him, take his hands, and say, "Well, rise then, mighty Iktar. Bow to no one, kneel to no one, for no one needs you, and now you may rest. Thank you."
The greatest sigh of relief you've ever heard is going to come from Iktar, as if an eternity's worth of pain and suffering has just left his shoulders. He is no longer constantly covered in injuries that are appearing and healing. And as the breeze blows through, it's going to begin to fade away. And he will tell you, yes, send Dot with Zem. And he'll smile. The largest smile in and out of character Iktar has ever given. And you'll see the grave he was standing next to. That Iktar.
Apollo will kind of get up under Iktar to lift him up and carry him to the grave that's been dug for him and place him inside.
Alright.
Guys, help me bury him.
Todd will begin crying. Dot will begin sort of hanging his head. But they will help.
Guys, I know we said we can workshop it, but I do have an idea for a name. And this doesn't have to be the end of it here. Maybe this is the starting point of our name, but Iktar's chosen. It sounds right.
I don't see why not.
I know that
It's quite fitting.
we do exist to, you know, we were more than just Iktar's choice. There was a group of them, and maybe our name should reflect that, but what cost me now is Iktar's chosen.
Are we his chosen though? He kind of. I mean, I guess he did choose us.
He did. He chose us directly.
But begs the question, doesn't it? Why did he choose us?
Sometimes it's not worth thinking about the why.
Things just happen. For a reason, maybe. For no reason. That could also be.
I'm sure it will all be clear much further down the line.
While you're burying Iktar, you'll see two figures approaching, standing 10 feet apart, carrying shovels.
Who are these two
Oh
figures?
boy.
One is Yen. The other is Kishta.
Oh shit. Oh shit! What the fuck?
Sam will also, seeing this, will just grab a shovel from somewhere and go help bury it.
You will notice everyone will keep
Why
their
is
distance
Kitch-
from Kishta.
Does Kishta seem to be amicable right now? Like if she's just approaching with a shovel, it doesn't seem like she wants to even.
Yeah. This is a mournful. This is a even Kishta respected Iktar kind of thing.
Apollo will continue burying Iktar.
As Zem comes up, he'll just look at Kishta, nod at her in respect. Wink at Apollo Nasta and also start burying.
When the burying's done, Kishta will give a nod. And she'll look at all of you. It looks like she wants to say something, but she won't. She'll leave.
Apollo will try to catch her gaze and speak up and ask, "What is it?"
"'Tis not the time or place." And she will turn and continue walking.
I still will say, I feel like the next time we see each other won't be in the graces of mourning, but rather on a battlefield. So I can't. I think this is the only time and place where you'll get to say it.
She'll sort of nod as she walks away. This hurts.
As she's
Like-
walking away, Apollo will scream, "You know, Dad always said there was good in you."
She will show no reaction.
For what it's worth, I believed him.
And well, actually, Dot and Zem, would you like to?
I just look at the four people and say, well, Iktar's chosen, huh? Reminds me of the good old days.
Apollo, I keep wanting to say Apollo. Asta is going to, like, almost as if he just now realizing Zem is standing right there, is going to, like, launch like a cat and then, like, jump in Apollo's arms, like Scooby-Doo style. If Apollo catches him, if not, he's just gonna, like, straight jump into him.
Apollo's still watching Kishta walk away. He's not paying any attention to anything.
Yeah, so then he just launches straight into Apollo.
That's probably enough to knock Apollo over right now.
Well, would you like to? We have the now that Iktar's sort of story is wrapped up, and you have effectively Iktar's blessing. Do the poems all make sense now?
There's a lot of poems. I need to do intense
Poems?
research to even
Your
put that all
poem.
together. There's so many poems because there's the two that you gave me way back in the day to start with.
Those are the two I'm referring to.
Oh, hold on. Let me look them up again. I'll paste them.
Yes, please. Oh, perfect.
So over the table, like being Iktar's doesn't come with anything, right? Like there's no like, oh, you get this, that, or the other. We're just like the ones he chose to carry on, right?
Yeah.
No, they're
Eventually-
hesitant. Yeah, they're DM.
Well, eventually there will be buffs for it
Jeez.
in late game situations.
It's fun.
Okay.
As Zem is about to leave, he'll just say to Apollo Nasta, well, I'll give your fathers your regards. Good luck. And I hope you don't die. If you die, I will find you.
Okay, Uncle Zim. Thank you.
Okay. How did? Okay. See you around, Sam.
Oh,
It was nice seeing you.
maybe you should tell Dad that Iktar died. I told Iktar I wouldn't tell Dad that because he was still around, but I'm starting to see that might have been a mistake.
When you come back, we'll have a lovely dinner in Iktar's honor, and a story about all your lovely adventures. Promise?
Promise.
He'll also out both of his swords, gets dots, and teleports away.
All right. You do so. Todd will sort of look at all of you and leave you the blessing of balance, and then he will leave.
Guys, I feel much more balanced.
Is Yen still there?
Yen is
Or did
still
she
there.
leave as well?
Nope, Yen's still chilling.
Will this be the first time Asta has ever laid eyes on Yen, or will he have seen her before?
I believe this probably would have been the first time.
Like obviously obviously he knows. Okay, because I feel like he would have known of her. Obviously, I mean he's kind of following her. He's just not her champion like Priv is.
Yeah.
So at first, Asta wasn't going to understand who this was, but from the stories he was told and the kind of warm embrace he's feeling from the circlet around his neck, he tells this is Yen, and not he stands tall, not in like an effort to intimidate her, but rather in an effort to show like, this is me. I'm, your follower. You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean, because I'm terrible at explaining it.
No, I completely understand what you're talking
He's
about.
going to stand as tall as he can, with his hammer in hand. Because for Asta, it's almost like in Asta's eyes, it's almost like an inspection of first impressions. Because like this is the person who, I call my power from. This is the person that helped mold my father into who he is. So he almost doesn't know what to say, but he just kind of stands there, almost like he's trying to convey that not only is Iktar's choice a good one, her choice to bestow power upon him is also a good one.
So, you are Rivsa.
Yes, ma'am. I am Asta Gitgood, and you are Mother Yen.
Yes. You will see the scars in her arms from when she tried to help your father hold the sky. And her
Asta's eyes linger on them only for a moment.
sort of
Seeing how they matched the scars on Priv's arms.
her sort of I don't want to say stoic but her sort of stonewall expression she has most of the time is going to break, and she's just going to hug Asta. Apollo from behind can
Oh,
the tears in Yen's eyes.
can see what you cut out.
Oh, Apollo from behind can see the tears in Yen's eyes.
We've lost a lot today. A whole lot.
Asta's almost going to be shocked for a moment, like sort of freeze. I mean, it's not often that you get hugged by a guest, but he's going to very gently set the hammer down so that both his arms are free. And he's going to return the hug.
She's just gonna hug you like a grandmother
And
would.
he's Asta's going to not attempt to say any sweet nothings to make her feel better, as he knows this is a very sad time, but he's going to just give her a hug and swear that he's going to do right by her and that he's going to do his best.
Apollo
She's
is.
sorry.
I was just gonna say, Apollo will put a hand on both Asta and Ian's shoulders and say, I think we should rest.
She's gonna kind of lean back and
It's
look at
probably
everyone,
for the best.
take all of you in, with tears still in her eyes, but a big smile on her face. It's all change. It's all struggle. It's up to you. And she'll go back to the hug. And at all of these revelations, I think I will call this session.
And I apologize, I think he was going to get a
Oh
hug too.
man,
That's crazy.
Oh, that is a lot.
That was a lot.
this is heavy.
Man,
This is a heavy session.
it was.
I was not expecting this to happen like session 2.
Iktar Death Session. Oh, guys, we did complete like our main quest for so far. Like, we have to find a new main quest.
Well, there's more.
Main quest complete.
There's more stuff to do. Plus, there's side quests. That there's the board you can go look at.
Yeah, there's tons more to do. We just need to find
I mean, yeah.
our new direction.
Well, obviously, we're just talking about the first. We're talking about the first, like our first, like the tutorial quest of the game.
By the way, I picked you guys for this because I felt like it was very fitting because you were the closest, I think, to Iktar and Crowley.
Iktar had one of our party members with him. He was supposed to be getting therapy.
True. He did.
Good for him.
He's
It's
happy.
supposed to be getting.
He needed that therapy because old boy was he was going through it.
Yeah, listen, that could have been that whole thing could have never happened. That could not have been the closure that you got had things gone differently. That's part of the stalemate.
The stalemate because we couldn't get a good ending. But stalemate.
Exactly. So instead of getting like to say your goodbyes and everything and whole passing of the torch ceremony type thing, it would have been like Iktar died 500 years ago.
And the world has gone without him.
Yeah.
So now that he's not like constantly feeling everybody's pain, and that's kind of our job, what does that mean? Well, actually, no. We can talk about this next time because it's late.
Yeah.
Are we gonna sit there and like be hurt all the time like this?
No.
My main question.
So here's a fun lore fact.
Like, are we gonna be constantly in pain?
No. Iktar's godhood was not even. It wasn't even really a thing that. There was no rhyme or reason for his existence, which is part of the whole sort of irony of it.
Are we still doing the Q&A tomorrow?
Absolutely.
Okay.
What time is it?
It'll be at noon Eastern Standard. I think is still the plan, right?
Yep.
So, all these questions that are boiling in everyone's
yeah.
heads, feel free.
I
I
can.
might be a little late for that
That's
I can
fine.
break-
because I do.
I need to look into my notes and see what I need because I won't be able to attend it sadly. I'll just like set it somewhere.
That's fine. You can drop
Send
them
it to
here on the Reddit in the collaborations or the crossovers channel. There's plenty of places.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, have any roasts?
Yes, we're supposed to
You're
roast
too
him.
cool for me to roast.
No roast, only praise.
Yes,
I
yes.
want-
No roast, only praise.
This is such a fun idea for me. I feel like this could be so funny.
I can't
It turns
emotionally
into-
roast you.
It
It's
turns
too
into
hard.
that roast from the episode from The Office.
Oh no.
We're gonna roast you with
Avery,
amazing
Avery, when I
compliments.
catch
That's
you,
gonna
when
happen.
I catch you, Avery, when I catch you,
Not like this.
get hiding, stop hiding, you're hiding forever.
But yeah, I can't wait to get into all the logistics of Iktar.
I can't wait to download this VOD in 2 parts and upload it. I might just upload the 2 parts separately because it is split right when we left the other party.
Right when the set began. Man,
Oh,
that's a hit right there. Hit right to my soul. I mean, I did it, so. But it made sense
You
for
did
this.
it to yourself.
yeah.
Made-
How can you think of these things? It's so hard.
It makes sense for the story going forward.
So was that the last of the previous generation of characters? Like as far as story goes? Because
You still got Babylon, you still got Valdor.
oh dude, Babylon was definitely nope. I'm gonna save it for the Q&A.
We almost lost Babylon.
Saving it for the
Was Babylon
Q&A.
supposed to die? Was Babylon supposed to die?
Save it for the
Yeah.
Q&A, buddy. Save it for the
Yeah,
Q&A.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so literally in the session before the one where you guys had the crossover, Babylon was supposed to die.
Well, we didn't let that happen.
I know. You
Oh, derailing the campaign. Let's go.
Something
You
else
got-
is gonna kill him in like 2 weeks.
got this poor man on life support right now.
Is he on life support? I thought he was like fine again.
I'm not gonna.
No, he's fine.
Oh,
I was
I'm
just-
not gonna lie. Like, if we're being completely honest, Rome's character doing that shit with the sound kind of made me mad. Like in real life too. I'm like, why would you do that?
Oh god, I need to make a meme now. I need to find that picture of that monkey that's like on life support.
He's going to the Reddit.
Somebody stop him! My voice couldn't reach.
No,
the-
don't stop him. Let him.
I couldn't get to the. I couldn't get to it. I'm still. Some-
Asta and me and Asta were both heated about that. I was like, dude, what did you expect to happen?
Some of that speech with Iktar really like I barely made it.
Barely made it like Sonic.
Yeah, gotta go fast.
Gotta go faster, 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 faster,
Faster,
faster.
faster, faster.
Gotta go fast. Dies of a broken heart.
Man,
Well, it's getting late. I have to go.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's about time we end
Yeah.
things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I won't
See
be
you
able to
all.
be there, like, in the chat and whatnot, because I'm doing my Christmas shopping tomorrow.
See, also,
Hey.
wait,
That's
I
gonna be a
forgot.
while.
I won't be able to join the rest of December. You know, Christmas, holidays, and all that.
All good, man.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. It's
I mean, next week is just
next week is the 22nd.
the Team
Yeah.
Guardians versus Walmart, right? Like next week.
I think so, yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be our OG session. Yeah, so we're just gonna be, you know, overthrowing capitalism.
Yeah,
That's
excuse
all
me.
good.
Not even a special Christmas episode I planned for you,
Fuck
like,
capitalism.
back at the beginning of Arc 1.
Yeah, and then we were gonna do like a big
But,
crossover tournament thing, but that's definitely not happening now.
Well,
There's
you
a
know,
Who knows?
Christmas episode.
there's a Christmas episode.
No. There's nothing more important than the Christmas episode. When are we doing the Christmas episode?
Whenever it's convenient for you guys.
That
Okay,
is
see, I gotta
whenever
go.
for me. I am down.
Hey, sleep tight,
Catch-
Zim.
Alright, I gotta get
See you, Zim.
I gotta get in the shop before I go to work, so I gotta get out too. But I will see y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Like I will see you tomorrow in person because I.
Yeah.
Though that's
I'm DMing for one of those tables actually.
Hey.
Nice.
you're DMing and you didn't tell me. I find
I gotta.
out through the
well-
notification through the Discord server.
Did they
I
did they
head out
post
to the
And
me?
tried to hide me.
Well, I
Yeah,
actually
they
have,
posted Bob.
yeah. Well, I have to go read up on that now, so I'm also heading out. I will catch you guys later.
Catch you later.
Yeah.